Sorry it isn't very bright, you know. We dark out here. And it's dark out here. So, uh, last few hours have been an interesting experience. I mean, I was about to go on stage. Before I went on stage, I found out Chadwick Boseman died, which really sucks. Apparently, he had been dealing with cancer all this time. It's very sad. Along with that, I had to see business partner turned friend be heckled on stage because, you know, people just want to be rough and rowdy. And I mean, we know that comes with the territory of what we do. It comes with it. It's part of the process. But it's always a thing of respect. It always should be a thing of respect. And I intervened. I, told dude he had to sit down, had to chill. And, people go back to their base instincts, I guess. Do want to try to flex on me because he was taller than me. I'm like, okay, what of it? I don't do nothing for me. Sorry, I'm moving the camera around so much. I'm like trying to get a good angle so I can get this gas. But for real, that does nothing for me. I've dealt with people who were quote unquote bigger than me my whole entire life. That doesn't bother me. What does bother me is that things like that interfere with not only the show we were trying to do, but, a lot of those bartenders lost money. A lot of people left as a result of the altercation and the things that happened afterwards. I won't really speak on that. But, that affects a lot of people. There's some people who was probably thinking they was going to get some good tips tonight, to feed themselves or their family. And they didn't get that because somebody decided to just be a jerk. And that just hammers home that we have to be very mindful of what we do to affect others. That what we do has an impact on others, and that, especially as artists, we have a responsibility to be higher on a professional level or on a level of professionality. When you're in front of people and you tell people anything, whether you're a rapper, a preacher, a singer, or whatever, a teacher or whatever, you have to be able to be on your square. You have to be able to be confident and be resolute in your thinking, in your actions, and in how you carry yourself, because if somebody in the crowd is wilding out, yeah, people are going to remember that for a little bit, but they will always remember the moment that you got off your square. And it'll affect you more than it will affect them in the long run, because people's respect for you might diminish. People might think a different way about you, And I won't lie, I was tempted to do something very disrespectful. I was tempted to be a different type of person that I know I'm not, And it hurts even more that the individual I got into a confrontation with was a brother. That hurts. Where I am at now, the things that I try to read, the things that I try to understand about, just being a black man in America and black experiences, that hurts a different way. I want to preserve us. And I'm not trying to get deep. I'm not trying to be woke. I don't really care about that sort of stuff. What I care about is carrying on what my ancestors have given to me, carrying on and trying to realize that I have a legacy to uphold. I have a bloodline of individuals who always step forward to do what needs to be done, and to me, that means way more than some petty confrontation, and it always will. That's just a learning experience. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, because I feel like this is something that we should always consider. We should all think about, because we all experience it It happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Look, we grown now. We passed 25. We grown now. 27 just came out, baby. I'm grown now. I can't worry about those sort of things. I can't worry about clout or feeling like I'm impressing somebody by being extra or angry or doing something that's going to earn me a place in World Star. I'm not worried about that. I don't care about that. What I care about is making sure that I'm straight, making sure that the people around me is straight, and making sure that every time that I either get on stage or I go to work, that I carry the same energy and that it's always love and respect. Because at the end of the day, that's me. That's what I'm about. And that's not about to change just because somebody decides to have an attitude or think that they're going to call me out of my name or say something wild. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This was a lesson for me. This was a lesson for those involved. And I want to keep it this way. Hopefully it helps out some of y'all. You know, stay up, be blessed. And never let nobody knock you off your square. Never let nobody get you in a position to where you feel like you have to be something other than who you really are to get through it. Because you don't. You don't. God doesn't make mistakes when he makes people, and he knows better. Stay up.